Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to Wrap on iOS. Hello! Today we're taking a look at FAC Alteza. It's by Fred Anton Corvest, and it's my favorite reverb app. Oh yeah, baby. Well, hello, what's going on? My name is Jade, and this is How to Wrap on iOS, and I hope you are doing okay. It's Superman Day here in Australia. I'm excited. Superman is released today, and after today's show, I'm going to go see it. I'm going to go get woke, folks, by kind Superman. Yes, Superman is now woke. Hey, this world. Anyway, good stuff. Superman is in theatres today in Australia. I'm super pumped. I think it's on for me in about 4 hours' time. I'm going to head off and go watch Superman get beat up for 2 hours and then eventually win. I'm guessing that's the plot. Anyone else excited for Superman? I know Brad Example's excited for Superman. He's going tomorrow because we live in the future. Oh, yeah. What's going on? TC, what's happening? The real Justine Kasprick, also Timber Traveller. Hello to you. Leelaverse. Hi, Leela. Thanks for the dump. Thanks for the entertainment while I got my shit ready in the morning. Hey, early in the morning. Who else? Do I see anyone else who's in the chat? I see Jenny Cholavey. Thank you for being here. Ooh, thanks, Thomas, for banging links in. Oops, I'm clicking all the wrong. Yes, there is a Superman. I didn't know there was a Superman icon. That's pretty cool. Thomas, bang. There we go. You can become a member. SuperChats always welcome. And all that jazz. We're looking at an app today that you have probably seen me use nearly every day on this show. Every day I use this thing. It is a reverb app called FAC Alteza. And here's the thing. I did a show on this back in 2021, and I went and watched that show last night, and fuck me, it was like pulling teeth. It was so slow and boring, and oh my Lord. Anyway. So I think it's about time we take a look at this app that I use every single day. Every single project that you see on this show, normally there's an Alteza just sitting there, lurking in the distance. This app is my go-to. It's my guitar tone, which you've probably heard many times. I'm going to show you how I make that guitar tone today. Leela uses it on her show now and all that jazz. Jamie Lynn, happy Superman Day. Not for you yet. It is for me. All right, so this app is wicked. It's more than a reverb. Look, reverb apps, they're a dime a dozen. They're everywhere, yeah? And the joke is, can you ever have enough reverb apps? And that answer is absolutely no. There are not enough reverb apps. We need more, but Alteza has something special. It's just more than a reverb. It's a big shimmer. It's got a whole bunch of pitch shifters in it, and it's just really, really nice. And here's the fun fact. Here we go. Fun fact. I actually didn't really know how to use this until today, until yesterday. This is how good this app is. I just open it up, turn a couple of dials and go, that'll do. It pretty much self-sources. That's what she said. But it's true. It's just one of those apps you just open and it instantly sounds beautiful. Well, now, hopefully, I'm going to be able to make it sound even more beautiful and all of that. So it is not available for Windows, this particular app, but it is available on iOS. It is currently $9.99 on iOS. There's no in-app surprises or anything. There are some in-app purchases if you'd like to support the dev and send him a tip. That's about it. But this is also available on Mac, so it's a separate app. It's not the same app, but if you grab it on Mac right now, it's half price. It's $8.99. So definitely worth your time. If you've been wanting to get this and you've got a Mac, it's even cheaper than the iOS version. I know, right? What is going on? Cheaper than the iOS version? Are we in some sort of crazy hell? Maybe. But yeah, for iOS, $10. It does go on sale from time to time. It looks like the last time it was on sale, it was $7 reduce. So you can either get it from the Mac App Store or from the iOS App Store, depending on which poison you like to taste. This is the, I guess this is the landing page on fredantoncorvest.com's website. So it's more than just a shimmer. It's got you can use it as a harmonizer, as a delay. There's a lot of things you can do with this thing. So we'll get into it. I'll run a project, shall we? And we'll get to it. Hello, Tremor Bear. Always a pleasure. Alrighty. So we've got a little project here. I can't remember what this is. I made it last night. And yeah, this is the thing now, Tom. This is what Apple are doing for some. I don't get it. I don't know if this is entirely true either, but it looks like anyone who's trying to put out a free app, Apple are trying to make you put some kind of in-app purchase in there, even if it's just a tip, just to because they want money. Look, they don't have enough. Apple definitely don't have enough money. So if you can spare a few coins, reach out to Apple and just, you know, some bread, tinned food or anything. Help Apple live another day because, you know, it's tough going for Tim Cook and the crew there bathing in money every day. All right, so we've got a project here, a bunch of scalers. We've got piano tech, some soundbox stuff, and just an update on yesterday. I think I worked out what my problem has been with Soundbox and a couple of other apps. I think why we're getting this bad signal with some things. I think it's because my USB powered hub that goes into my iPad is overdrawing power, and it's causing that problem. So last night I moved all of my samples from my external hard drive over to the iPad, 90 gig of Soundbox samples. Moved it all over, and I haven't had one problem. So I think it's a bottleneck in my USB hub. Yeah, it's always something you never expect. So we've got a little project here. We've got a couple of sound boxes in here. We've got a pure synth. We've also got a Splatterclat for some drums. There's a vocal in here. We've got a Synthmaster 2. Whole bunch of instruments going on in this. 3 of them have Alteza. 4 of them have Alteza on them. And we're going to just do the thing, shall we? Let's do the thing. And you should be able to hear that amazing reverb just shimmer off into the distance. Such a beautiful, beautiful reverb. And it doesn't have to be so shimmery if you don't want. That is, you know, absolutely up to you, the power you want to put through it and the way you want to use this particular app. It is just delicious. Let's clear this out of here. Now you can call it whatever you want. Alteza, Altetha, there's a whole bunch of ways people choose. I choose Alteza. And let's get into how this thing works, baby. So best to try and just, you know, of course, I want to run through the settings. So we're just going to keep something simple like we had then, just a scaler to play some chords with some piano. We'll try it on this a whole bunch of different sounds today. And we'll send this scaler out to Piano Tech. Piano Tech's really good for showing off things like this. G'day, Camp Gmail. What's happening? Shall we use like a cinematic thing? What do we got down here? Like a touching. What's... Ooh, that's very loud. Let's bring that down. So we'll send this out. It's all good. Find some chords. Nice. That'll do. There's some chords. And so, if we bring this in here, we're going to get these chords playing. Sweet. Let's bring in our wonderful Alteza. And straight away, thank you. So how does it do it? Well, we're going to get into it. So this uses a whole bunch of, so 3 stages of all pass filters over here. You can see them, stage A, stage B, and stage C. Stage A and B work together. They actually work in tandem together. So these are all pass filters, and the last one, stage C, actually works off the feedback processing. So we've got feedback processing up here, with our diffuse, our feedback processing with our shimmer up here, and we can control that. So let's start at the beginning over here with our stereo. We also have 2 pitch shifters as well too. That's what gives us this crazy shimmers. We have a stereo in, so if I pull this all the way down to the left, this will make the input signal, so what is going into the reverb, mono. So now this is coming through as mono, and as I turn this up, the input signal is being spread wide, so it's coming into stereo. We also have a cutoff for a high pass filter. So a lot of the time you would see a low pass filter with a low pass filter, but we have a high pass filter, and let's just show you what this does. So you can hear that shimmer. When I turn this all the way up, it's a lot more distant, denser. It's kind of faded away. And now much richer. Hey, Doug Kidder, great interview the other day. We'll get around to you coming on here as well too. I know we started talking about it, but a lot of crazy shit has gone down here. So there's your high pass filter, and your stereo in. It's gonna, at 100%, that's up to you if you're gonna want your stereo. So here are our all pass filters. So these are reverb all pass delays, over here. So you've got stage A and stage B. For the longest time, I couldn't work out how to change it, but you just got to put your mouse over or your finger and drag up and down, and these will change. So if I bring these down to 1, let's just do it for all of them. So you can hear now, it sounds very much like a normal reverb. not too over the top, just a very, you know, that reverb for most people would be enough to go, thank you, sexy, book it, Dano, we're in, happy days. Now, our altitude over here controls how much, how big the room is. How big is that room of the reverb? So even turned down to 1. Let's bring that up to about half. So you can hear that room's getting a little bit bigger. Let's go all the way. Wicked. So, oh, hang on, what happened there? Our diffuse button, what the... So the diffuse button over here, if we bring this down, it regulates, this diffuse button regulates the initial growth of echoes and their density. So as we turn this up, so you can hear that echo, bang, straight after, boom, 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 boom. Now if we bring up the diffuse, we're starting to get that multiple All right, so let's talk about these stages. Now that we have this kind of happening, I'm going to bring up stage A to 4. And you can instantly start hearing things are getting wild. Let's add 8 stages to stage B. And this is how you build this massive reverb. Ed Zielinski, what's going on? And Arthur, hello. Okay. Let's talk about stage C. I'm going to bring in stage C over here and pump this up to 8. And let's hit play again. Now, stage C works for feedback processing. And here is our feedback over here, which is called Shimmer. And again, the secret is to really get some crazy stuff with this is to mess with these stages here. Try some random numbers. It's exactly what Fred says about his app. Like, the key to this is to fuck around. Fuck around and find out. That's the way. Let's bring this down here and change this diffuse. Let's see if we can get some kind of weird rates happening. Because down the bottom here, we have modulation. So we've got a rate of modulation, and we have the depth of modulation if we want to add modulation to this. So now you can hear we've got this rolling shimmer that's coming in and out. Let's add some modulation. So hopefully you're starting to see much more than just a reverb. Waves. Let's bring this down to the stage B to about 6. I'll put this one up to about 4. Okay, I'm going to sit back to our knit patch. Now, the funny thing is, I see bear riding here. I usually set the dry to 1 o'clock and the wet to 10. Here's the thing. When I open this up normally, this is all I do. For my guitar effect, I put the dry up a bit and I pull the wet down. That's it. I don't change anything else. I've been using it this way for so long and it makes me so happy. Let's bring it back to how it was here. We're back at our knit patch. I mean, that's amazing. So we also have this blend knob up here. Now, when it's turned all the way up, it is set for Shimmer. So at 100% it's set for Shimmer. When you pull it all the way down, this is actually set for a harmonizer. And we have 2 pitch changes down to pitch shifters. We can get thirds, fifths, sevenths with our pitches, or a full octave up and a full octave down. Now our dampening over here sets the dampening for high frequencies. So you can see, what are we at? From 2.18 kz all the way up to 18. And our diffuse button here, let's bring up the shimmer and really get some shimmer happening, yeah? Now you can hear, let's pull out the dry. You can hear these pitches underneath. So now we've got a all the way down and one all the way up. So the diffuse button actually regulates the initial growth of the echo intensity. All right, so I'm going to grab my guitar for a second here because I want to show you my guitar sound that I've been using for ages when I do live performances here on YouTube. So here's my, just so you know what's happening. We've got Yamaha acoustic over here, and I'm going to show you my chain that I use every single time. And I've got I don't even save it these days, which is ridiculous. So we'll go in here and put in my guitar. Make sure we get some sound. Yep, we're good there for guitar sound. We're in tune, I think. Sweet. This is my chain that I use all the time. So we're going to go first with another FAC app, which I use, which is FAC Medusa. There we go. FMC Medusa, which is a compressor. Oh, why are we getting the tour again? Let's play. So, and how I set this up is I do a pre-compressor. So I split the compressor. So I split it into a few paths down here. And then we just come down to the middle and high and just pump those up a little bit. That's pretty much what I do for that. We're good. In here, we're going to put in a black hole. I know you're like, why 2 reverbs? 2 reverbs, that's mental. Black hole, so black hole. And straight away, open up black hole and turn the size down and the mix down. Boom, that's done. And then, like I said with Alteza, just open it up and turn the dry up and the wet down. Replace how they were. And that is it. Let's make sure this guitar is in tune, actually. Sorry, guys. Of course it's not. So it's pretty good. There you go. There's my tone. Super easy to set up, yeah? So, Alteza also comes with a whole bunch of really amazing presets as well. So let's throw a few of them on here. We've got this crazy one. This one's wild. It's called Seventh Angel. Now, all the dry has been taken out of this. So really cool if you're trying to do, imagine this, yeah? So you got a song together. You want to put a guitar part in there, but you don't want it to sound like a traditional guitar. This is perfect for that, for creating things like textures, things in drones and stuff like that, because you can pull down that original input signal and just create stuff like this. Yeah. So think outside of the box. This is so much more than a reverb. It's so that Seventh Angel just creates this crazy angelic kind of sounds. We have a harmonizer in here as well. Remember I said if you turn this blending option over to the far left, you will get a harmonizer. Change this to a seventh. Give it a bit more altitude. Really nice stuff. So that's enough for the guitar. We can put it down, I think, and shut it up for a minute. Let's show something else. Let's throw some vocals on this sucker as well, which we covered at the start. We'll go through some presets. And then we'll cover ducking as well, because ducking, there's multi-out with this too. Another thing I had no idea of. How cool is that? What am I looking for? I'm looking for a vocal. We want to go in here, input. I want to grab a mic, boom, and throw Alteza on here. Yeah. Whoa! Daylight come and daylight come and me wanna go home. That was just for you, Studio 6+1. Good to see you. Field Tone Audio, hello. Let's go through. Whoa. As you can see with this thing, even on a low altitude, a very small room, we have a huge amount of shimmer, and that is controlled over here, like I said, by this shimmer. We can pull this out and hey, hey. So, I think you get the idea. It's a pretty fucking awesome reverb. It's definitely why it's my favorite, and it goes on everything. Shush. Be quiet. Let's use some drums on here. Let's see what it does with a really kind of some kind of beat. So we'll throw in something like Splat Clat, which has some nice beats in there. Oh, why is my Splat Clat not loading now? There it is. Thank you. Nice one. So we'll just, I don't know, grab a kit. What do we got? Some R&B stuff. Take out that piano. Ooh. Okay, let's send this one out here. Let's give it a performance just to give it some kind of flavor. Maybe we'll head over to yeah, let's do a common performance. Why not? See how that goes. Beautiful. So what's really cool, let's take this out of here. We can actually use Alteza as a multi-out as well. Which one am I on? Shit. A6 one. So now we can use the drums as a sidechain. Am I doing that right? I think I am doing that right. And we've got some ducking here. All right. So you can hear that reverb now. Sucking in and out. That's what she said, baby. Giving that some rhythm. Sucking and ducking, baby. It doesn't take long before you join this channel's live chat and become a freak like the rest of us. Look at all you duck suckers out there. So, really nice to have a ducker in there. You can control the curve of the ducker from here. Or if you turn it all the way to the right, you'll see it goes off, if I can do this. So now there's no ducking whatsoever. Hey, it's good to see you, Studio 6+1. I was going to shoot you an email yesterday and go, you okay? Where are you? I hardly know her. Oh, you guys, you're killing me today. What else are we going to do? Shall we put this on? Let's throw something else in here. I'm going to copy this. In fact, let's just send this one out to something like Synthmaster. Don't want a pad. Oh, I like that. Yeah, absolutely. It is. I can't wait for the daylight savings shit to end. All right, let's kill this little thing, and I'm just going to make some kind of, let's kill this. We don't need it. Talking about sucking duck, I've got to vacuum up for a bit. Whoa, 3 doggos leave a lot of hair. Well, off you suck. There, oh, God. It's been a while since this show went down the toilet so quickly. In fact, let's celebrate that. Woo! There we go. Let's make something weird. Why not? Let's just use one of Cham's apps. We'll use Bounce Bud. I love Bounce Bud for making atmospheric stuff. So we'll send this out. What do we throw in? Let's we'll throw in a sound box. We'll throw in something. What do we got? About 15 minutes to dick around. Always love a good piano in there. Just my thing. Love a guitar. We'll throw a guitar in there. We'll use the Piano Tech guitar. Why not? And let's use one of Rob's apps. Yeah, there we go. And we're going to throw our tether on all of them because it's just instant goodness, you know? Let's do that. And we'll send Bounce Bud out to each section. So we're sending the top row out to Soundbox, the bottom row out to the piano, the left source out to the guitar. And what we need to do is for Bounce Bud, is come in and choose. So we've already got like a key down here, but we'll pick a scale. We'll do, it's already set to minor, that's cool. But what you need to remember with this, if you want to get some really long, lengthy things, lengthy sounds, is come in and individually change these sections, the left and right, because they're all set automatically to a quarter. So if you come in here and set them to maybe 1 to 1/2, yeah, set the bottom to maybe 1 bar, set left to maybe 1/2, and we'll do the right one at 1 bar. Why not? So now all these little balls are bouncing, and every time they hit one of these sections, they ring a note, or they should do, as soon as I hit play. And from here, let's drill in some sounds, because we've got nothing in Soundbox at the moment. And why not use, oh man. So Soundbox got updated today or yesterday, last night, and a lot of my problems are fixed. Everything's working really good, and they released this, which we're taking a look at not today, but on Friday. Fuck me, listen to these. Oh. Man, this opacity pack they released is sick. So let's take a look at something from yesterday's, maybe a bit of cinema. Let's give this a little bit of shimmer. So a bit of tension in there. You can hear those high shimmers now. So much more tension. I'm just going to change the amount of balls to 6. That's what she said. So we got our random little piano parts there. I'm going to take out the dry for the piano. So we're hearing none of the dry piano now. So over here we have, I think, another piano, but we want to change this to like a guitar, like a 12 string. And last but not least, what are you doing, dude? I know what's going on there. Let's send this out. Hey. Beautiful. We just want something wavy underneath. Fact, I'm going to replace this. I feel like I want something like some of these horns in here. Where are they? These are beautiful, these horns. They are gentle horn ensemble. And let's shoot that out here. What's it set to? There we go. Now remember, we can come in here for this right one and we can change the octave. So every time it hits, we're going to get a higher note. Absolutely. Bounce Bud is just beautiful. For keeping in scale, randomization. Let's change this to some violins. Listen to this. We've got some... Here we go. There's some tension. Hey, adorable Anarchy. Look, the thing is with this app, if you go back and watch the last 100 shows on this channel, nearly every little demo I do at the start of every freaking show has Alteza on it somewhere, yeah? It's just that good. Now, am I saying this is better than any other reverb? No, I'm not. I'm just saying this is what I love. I prefer it heaps. I think it's just beautiful. And as I said in the beginning, when I first covered this, in 2021, I didn't even know how to use it. So I've got a better understanding of how to use it now, which is wicked. And there's heaps of patches for you to go around and play with. I think it's up to you to go and dig it, go find it, go grab it, go play around with it. As it says in the manual, this is, and I quote, if I can find it, FAC Alteza is definitely not another Shimmer reverb effect because it comes with additional parameters that make it very versatile. A particular attention to each part of the signal path was necessary to reach this quality. And I can't even find where it says it, but basically, like most apps, don't take my word for it. Play around with it. Yeah? Experiment! Don't follow the rules. There are no rules to making music. We're meant to break them. This is how we're in the position that we're in with music, where as the world spins out of control, we're supposed to be the ones bringing shit back, reeling it in as the musicians. But music has been watered down and it's horrible these days. Pop music especially. It says nothing, does nothing, inspires nobody. Break the rules. And that's what Alteza is about. Breaking the rules, creating beautiful stuff from something very simple. You can create something from one note with this, yeah? Absolutely one note. And I think I tried to do that in one of these projects. Where was it? Alteza demo. I think it's this one. No, it's not. Anyway, I reckon that's the end. Let me tell you what's coming up. I didn't run an ad today. It is what it is. Let me tell you what's coming up tomorrow. You won't want to miss tomorrow. We got someone fucking legendary coming on. I'm very stoked to have him on the show and to give us some time to talk about what he does. Cameron Carpenter, he is from the Do It Together project, DIT community. It's a free website that you can join. He's from Canada. He has worked with some of the most biggest labels as an A&R guy for Sony and you name it. He has worked for them. He has worked for so many bands. It is just freaking ridiculous. And he's coming on to give us some of his time to talk about what he does and how to possibly help you get your music to a better place. And the DIT community, as I said, it's a free website, no catches, no bullshit. I've been on it and it's just full of amazing webinars and seminars from people from the music industry. And there's no scams like asking for money to get put on a playlist or any of this bullshit. It's very, very good stuff. So he's had experience with major labels like Sony, BMG, MCA. He's worked for all of them as an AR guy and in international marketing. So if you want to hear from somebody who's done it, probably come along tomorrow and have a listen, you know. There is that. And I can tell you now, finally, the update for Soundbox, boom, is happening on Friday, and the brand new preset pack, which I will add to this thumbnail. So that is happening on Friday. It's going to be a little bit of a longer show because I want to go through and just cover some of the problems I've had, some of the big fixes, and the brand new system for bringing in your own samples. It's really sweet for pitching. They've done a lot of work on this. It's very, very cool. Good to see Soundbox continuing to work. And of course, my friends, yes, this week, the 1 hour song challenge is happening. Hello, Denise. Did I miss you? I think I did. Hi, Denise. I'll put up the 4 genres and you get to pick which genre I have to make this week. And I think then the week after, I think for the 1 hour song challenge, we're doing something a bit different the week after. Either finishing off my version of Frank Turzo and Folk Punk's song, or we're going to score a short 40-second movie clip. Or minute-long movie clip. We're going to try and score it in an hour. So we got some cool stuff coming up. Anyway, Superman is on my horizon. I am going to be getting ready and heading out to the cinema to see Superman in about 4 hours' time. 3 hours' time. Very excited about that. Hey, I hope you had fun today. Hit the like on the way out. It helps the channel, do all that kind of stuff. And go and grab yourself a copy of Alteza because it's fucking sick. There it is, $8.99 on the iOS, $9.99 on iOS, and currently on sale on desktop for $8.99. Normally $15. Boom. Sean Chandler, did I miss you? Gary Hubs. G'day to both of you. All right, let's get out of here. Thomas Christ is up next, and he is playing your most rockin' music with You Rock, and I will dump you over there so you don't have to do a thing. You can hang out with Thomas for the next 45 hours as he goes through all your awesome music made from people within this community. Because that's what we do across these communities, yeah? Not only do tutorials and show you how to this stuff, but we celebrate your music. Because that's the most important thing. It's great to have all these apps, yeah, but if you're not making anything with them, what's the fucking point? Apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need them all. Do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better. We'll all rise together. Stay awake and let's Ouch!